village at the base of Precious Stone Mountain, there lived a young farmer, Louis Chun, and his wife, Hui Nyang. They were very respectable, hard-working people, and the other villagers liked them. Then one day a storm came and filled the sky with black clouds, but when the storm left, the sun never reappeared. The world was dark and cold. Everywhere trees and crops withered and died.
What has happened? Where is the sun gone? Oh, what are we gonna do?
Demons and ghosts came out of hiding very happily because the world was cloaked in darkness. Then Liu Chin went to find the eldest elder in the village.
Elder, can you tell me what has happened to the sun?
I believe so. I think that the demon king that lives under the eastern sea and rules over all the demons, ghosts, and other evil creatures has taken the sun. These creatures hate the sun, for it exposes their terrible deeds. So therefore, I believe it is the demon king that has taken the sun.
I must go and try to find the sun. People are starving, freezing, and dying, and I can feel their pain burning in my heart.
It is a good deed that you are doing. Go with a happy heart.
I will not return until I find the sun, but if I happen to die first, then I'll become a bright star to guide anyone that is willing to look for the sun. Goodbye.
Hui Nyang stands on top of Precious Stone Mountain looking to the east. Then she sees a star rise to the sky from the east, and the golden phoenix flies to her feet, and then she faints because she knows that her husband is dead. While she's laying there, she gives birth to a son, and he can talk, walk, and grows to be 18 feet tall after 3 gusts of wind.
Mom! I will name you Bo-Chu, but you will never know your father. And why not? Because he died trying to find the sun. Did he find it? No. With your permission, I would like to go find the sun and complete my father's task. Okay, but be careful and take these sandals and this coat. That bright star to the east will guide you. Okay, Mom, thanks.
Bo-Chu and the phoenix headed east towards the brightest star. On and on they went. Bo-Chu was still busy climbing mountains and swimming across rivers. One day he was on top of a mountain when he heard the sound of the sea in the distance. He continued to travel east until he reached the shore of the eastern sea. Bo-Chu then opened the bag of soil he was carrying and started to pour it into the sea. When it hit the water, a great wind arose and the soil formed a chain of islands that stretched to the middle of the sea. Bo-Chu swam from island to island.
What way should I go?
What are you doing here?
Trying to find the sun.
Oh no, that distance is far too great. You'll never survive the journey.
I will not return home until I find the sun.
Very well then, I advise you go this way.
When Bo-Chu arrived at the village, the villagers were very happy and decided to give him a feast. He wondered how this village was so rich with food and nice clothing while all the other villages were starving. During the feast, the phoenix dropped a sandal into a cup of wine, and Bo-Chu recognizes the sandal. It was his father's.
These are my father's sandals! He must have died here!
None of the obstacles had stopped Bo-Chu, so they tried to hurt him emotionally. They turned into wind and blew to his mother, and told her that Bo-Chu had died. The Demon King and Bo-Chu battled to the death. Their fight went from the bottom of the sea to the surface and back down again. They were at the cave entrance again, and Bo-Chu punched the Demon King in the nose, and then the phoenix tore out his eyes. and he then fell back into the boulder and died. Bo Chu moved the boulder and found the sun, and using the little strength he had, he swam to the surface with the sun in hand. When he reached the surface, he died of exhaustion. But the sun was saved. On top of Precious Stone Mountain, Hui Na Yang, the villagers stood and waited for the sun like every other day. Finally, today the sun rose. The sun filled the land with light and turned all the demons to stone.